start waiting.
Merry Christmas. Countess. Merry Christmas, Miss.
But, Countess,
Merry Christmas, Doctor.
you have no right to be here.
You can't keep me out of this.
But,
See, I've never missed one of her children's Christmas parties, and I'm not going to.
But-
After all, it's as much my nursing home as it is yours.
But-
Or hers. Well, nearly as much.
of course it is, but you have just had a very serious operation.
Who thought that? It was you who kept on about my grumbling appendix. Grumbling appendix, indeed. I believe you invented the whole thing.
Praise ye the Lord for the earth.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas, John. Happy Christmas, Francois.
May we see, Mother? We left the shore of the cake.
Well, I'm sure it'll be all right.
Miss Cavell's not about. She's not supposed to know.
Yes, I know, John. She's in the children's court. I'm sure it'll be quite safe. The matron, the Countess, is called. Countess? Yes, she's with Dr. DePart in your sitting room.
Sherry, the cake is here. Would you like to see it? Look. Jean made it all by himself. Didn't he, Jean? Good boy, Jean. Francois helped. I made the icing. Countess, what are you doing here? I'm walking. Merry Christmas.
I told her to rest, but she is encouraged.
Oh, stuff and nonsense. Clear off, clear off. I don't need you. Who's is that? Madame Boucher, Suzanne. Oh. She's quite a character. Too. Countess. Would you come to the Countess?
Would you ask Mason to come to Madame Raffard immediately? Matron, could you come to the small ward at once, please? I have to go and see young Madame Raffard. She's very poorly. I may need you, Doctor.
It's the excitement. Our boys were here. They had a surprise for you. A cake for the children's party. And she wanted so much to see it. You're not supposed to know. I understand. Don't spoil it for me. No, I won't. Merry Christmas, children. Waiting for you. Please, go.
Stay with her yourself, sister. Send down if you need me. Beautiful cake. This is you, I suppose.
It was Madame Rapal's idea. Wasn't it, John?
Yes, Mother wanted to thank you. We all did.
How very kind. Is it as good as it looks? Would you like to try it, Miss Cavell? I think you'd better cut it, Francois.
Your mother, rest her soul, would have been so proud of you.
Thank you, Grandmother.
Oh, goodbye, Grandmother.
Bye, dear.
Don't worry, it'll soon be over. Goodbye, Francois. Be sure and take care of Grandma in the shop.
Of course. Look, John, my first base.
Ah, it's as light as a feather. Don't worry, Francois. We'll keep it for spare ammunition.
Be brave. Be brave.
Why don't we go before we are all killed?
The chateau? Certainly not. Nothing would induce me to.
Madame la Comtesse, Madame la
Stop
Comtesse!
making a noise like a stuck pig. Charlotte, pick up that bag.
Oh, Madame la Comtesse.
Straighten the picture. You know how I hate crooked pictures.
But what is the use? In a few minutes we will be all dead.
That would only be anticipating the inevitable by a few years. Now there. The picture. The picture.
They're only a few miles off. They'll be here before night. Did you hear what they did out there?
Burning the villages, killing the wounded.
They said
Your poor mother, rest her soul, would rather you'd been born blind than to have you look on such a sight.
Major, I am glad to see you. I'm so worried about Charles.
Well, what's happened?
They say he's been captured by the Germans.
Oh, Madam Raphael, you mustn't believe all you hear. Brussels is so full of rumors.
Yes, but they say they're shooting all the prisoners.
I was captured. I escaped. They saw me in the square. They're after me. Don't let them catch me. Up, down, up! That rep hot. Let's get up! Up!
Wer wohnt hier?
Ich nicht sprechen die Deutsch.
Ah, English.
I am.
Who lives here?
This lady. As you see, she is not very well. Are there any questions I can answer?
We are billeting troops. How many she take here?
4. No. We are billeting soldiers in the house. Keep very quiet.
Heftig Krieg! Links um!
There's a rapport.
Vorwärts! Halt!
Well, listen. Oh, you have to be very brave. We're billeting soldiers in the house.
Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Oh, don't worry.
But they'll be sure to find him.
Keep him hidden until after curfew. Get some of his old things together, and I'll come back and take him to my nursing home.
Oh, God bless you.
Do you know it is past curfew?
I do.
You should be in your house.
I'm on my way to a very urgent case.
One of the soldiers is asleep in there by the stove.
We must try. Is everything ready?
Yes, he's got his clothes in there with him.
Come along, then.
What happened?
Oh, I've taken every bit of skin off my knee. That's what comes of having a horde of men in the house. Oh.
Reported numerous escapes, prisoners of war from temporary camps, probably seeking refuge in Brussels. Immediate action demanded. Captain, you will take the necessary steps to apprehend any refugee soldiers and advise the civil population of the penalty for harboring them.
Your Excellency.
What is it?
Search all houses, and if you find anyone looking suspicious, arrest them and report immediately to your sergeant.
I'm one of the lucky ones. If you can see some of the others lying wounded in trenches and shell holes, if you could only do something for them like you did for me.
We have to think of you now, Jean. We must do something quickly to get you out of Brussels.
Miss Cavell, I must see you at once.
I'll call you.
It's urgent.
Will you wait in the sitting room?
Oh, my dear. They're making a house-to-house search for the prisoners.
Sister, please return to the wards. Now, what is it?
Soldiers. The soldiers. I heard them talking.
Madam Raphael, you must keep calm.
Where is he?
He's quite safe. He's up in one of the small wards.
Oh, they'll be sure to find him there. That's what...
You rest here quietly. I'll bring him down and we'll take him to the cellars.
Oh, yes, that'll be much safer.
Links, hump! Forward, march!
There's one. Over here. Now bolt the door inside and don't open unless you hear my voice. Yes. Now, open with it.
You can't go up there without the permission of the matron.
What is it, sister?
They say they have an order to search the home for escaped prisoners.
Very well, let us search.
matron. What brings you here?
Is there somewhere we can talk quietly?
Why, yes, down in the cabin. There's only my good-for-nothing husband cooking supper down there, and you know him. That's as good as being alone.
You remember Madame Rapper?
You mean that poor thing in the bed next to mine who left those two nice boys?
It's about the elder boy, Jean. He was taken prisoner, but he managed to escape and make his way back to his grandmother. I have been hiding him, and now I wonder, would you help by taking him across the frontier into Holland?
Of course I will. When will he be here? We're due to leave at 7 in the morning.
Oh, I'll see that he gets here. And when you're across the frontier, would you send this card just to let his grandmother know that he's safe?
Of course I will.
Waiting. God bless you, John.
God bless you, Miss Cavell.
John, we're at the frontier. They'll search. Get quiet.
Haben Sie da drin?
Oh, in there? Oh, cognac a la Maison, Moulin? Well, how about one?
Frau
Bottoms up?
Danke.
You're welcome. Oh, Colonel. Would you be an angel and post this card for me?
What?
You post the card for me.
Oh, ja, ich verstehe. Post.
Yes. Thank you, General.
What is?
Some Belgians. They must have caught them hiding in the woods.
What are they doing with them? They're going to shoot Madame la Comtesse.
Don't be a fool, Charlotte. Of course they're not. You don't shoot prisoners of war. Stop, you hear? Stop! You foul brute. You're a disgrace to your uniform. Do you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I can't speak very much your language, but I know what you say.
Then why did you do it? Why did you do it?
It was commanded.
You mean? Oh, we can't be doing that. That's horrible.
Madame, war is horrible.
They were in civilian clothing. According to the laws of war, that makes them spies. So they shot them. I never thought I'd live to see such things. Horrible. Everywhere, all over the countryside, they're hiding out in barns and ditches. Most of them wounded, sick. Charlotte told me that if you go to the far side of the woods, you can hear them moaning, crying for help.
Is the matron in? Yes. Can I see her? Oh, I've such good news for her.
Oh, I'm sure she'll see you, Madam.
Thank you. He's safe. He's safe. I just got the card. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. Oh, Madame la Comtesse, she saved my boy's life. God will bless her. God will bless her.
Lying wounded in trenches and shell holes. If you could only do something for them like you did for me.
Charlotte told me that if you go to the far side of the woods, you can hear them moaning, crying for help.
Quickly.
Charlotte.
Blimey, an angel from heaven.
Not quite, but I'm well on my way.
Snatched from the jaws of death, I calls it.
Yes, but you'll be quite safe in the ward with civilian patients, and then we shall arrange to get you into Holland. I'm afraid it'll be some time before you can move. Your foot is septic.
Gone, is it?
Yes, with some good nursing, we'll soon put that right.
Bungie, the name is, miss. Private Bungie of the East Kent Regiment, commonly known as the Buffs.
You'll have to be especially careful, Bungie, or your English will give you away.
Hello. Hey, careful over the cobbles, Cabby.
Yes, it is a little unsteady, but the Countess has never driven an ambulance before.
Oh, I see. Blimey.
sister, I have 4 cases outside. I wish to isolate in a small ward. Will you see that it's made ready?
Yes, matron. There's a visitor to see you.
I'll deal with that later.
But the officer said it was urgent.
Officer?
Yes, he's a German officer. He's in your sitting room.
What is his business?
He didn't say. He said he wished to speak to you personally.
Very well, I will see him. Attend to the ward, sister.
Yes, matron.
An officer is called to see me. Drive round to the back of the house and wait for me there.
Madame Cavell? I'm Dr. Gunther of the Army Medical Corps. We are transferring the first contingent of our wounded here today. You will remove all civilian patients to their own houses. All Belgian, French, and British wounded must be handed over to the German authorities.
Very well, Dr. Gunther. German wounded into the home.
Well, what are we going to do with these men?
We can keep them down in the cellars for a few days. That's where our kids shoulder up out.
All Belgian and French soldiers hiding in the town are to be delivered up as prisoners of war.
They don't know us yet, Madame Rappard.
They don't know us yet, Mr. Cavell.
Room number 13.
What are you looking for, my friend?
Safe road and a quick journey.
For how many?
4.
It's hopeless. Just a few minutes now.
Oh, boy. So young.
Lass mich los. Lass mich los.
What does he say?
He thinks he's a prisoner of war. He wants to be set free.
Lass mich los. Lass mich los.
You shall be free.
Bitte. Bitte.
Very soon now.
Sorry if I'm late, ladies.
Oh, no, Madame la Comtesse, we were early.
Eager for your work, eh?
Yes, indeed, Madame la Comtesse.
Good.
He's sleeping. can be of any help, please don't hesitate to send for me.
Thank you.
What is it, nurse? The Countess is here. She's in her private sitting room. I have to go down to the small isolation ward first. Please stay here, nurse. Friends have promised to help, and we're making plans to leave. Tomorrow night, I hope, if the identification cards have come through.
Oh, c'est bien, merci.
Matron, how about me?
Oh, no, Bungie, you must wait until your foot is better.
Oh, I thought you said he wasn't skeptic anymore.
No, it isn't, but it'll be too dangerous for the others. I'm sorry, Bungie. Good night.
Bonsoir. Shall I get up, Benji?
Sure.
Good evening, Countess. Only 3 of the men will be leaving. The English lad is not fit for the journey. He must go later. Were you able to get the identification cards? Excellent. Madam Mullen, when can the barge leave?
Whenever you wish, matron.
Tomorrow night, then. And Madam Rapport, is everything ready?
Everything is ready, matron. Francois will guide them to the barge.
Francois will watch the back of the house. You will watch the front. Courage, Madam Rapport.
You have your identification cards?
Oui, Madame la Comtesse.
Elle est ici.
All ready. Francois is waiting.
All clear.
Follow your instructions implicitly and you'll soon be out of danger.
Oui. Bon voyage. Oh, merci. Au revoir. Merci beaucoup, Madame la Comtesse. Merci, Madame.
Well, Bungie, your turn.
Don't say it, lady, don't say it. One kind word and I should cry my blooming eyes out.
Would you be an angel again, Seal Marshal?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, the new military governor of Brussels, His Excellency General von Erhard. General, His Excellency Baron von Weser, head of the political department from Berlin. Captain Heinrichs, chief of the counter-espionage. Lieutenant Schmidt, adjutant.
Captain
Heinrich, Eure Exzellenz.
Captain Heinrich, you are head of counter-espionage in Brussels.
Jawohl, Exzellenz.
Mm-hmm. Will you look at that?
Would you mind, Excellenz? Tell me how this came into your hands?
It was taken from a derelict Belgian soldier who was captured last night on the outskirts of Brussels.
But, Excellenz, this should have come directly to me.
I have given instruction that all papers referring to the traffic of escaped prisoners and derelict soldiers shall pass through my hands.
Aber, Excellenz...
I want no arguments, Captain Heinrich. I have been sent to Brussels to restore discipline amongst the population and the army of occupation. And I mean to do so. This traffic in escaped prisoners has been going on long enough. I am convinced there is an organization behind it. This map is a clear proof. Unravel this, and you will get to the heart of the organization.
One of these days, I suppose, these simple Germans will wonder if no other cargo goes over the frontier except in barrels.
Well, a poker player, I'd say we had a full house.
Patrick Dolan?
Yes, ma'am.
Isaac Rosenthal?
Yes, sir.
James Forsyth?
Aye, master.
What about me, miss? Can't I go on the next load?
We'll see how you are, Bungie.
Oh, I'm all right. Look at me.
Blondie night, isn't it?
It's all right, it's all right. I did it on purpose. Oh, I'm not, am I?
Now, with all those whose names I've called, you've been army identification cards. Good night, you all.
Good night.
Cigarette?
That's it. You know, sir, I don't want to grumble, sir, but I couldn't half do with a nice square meal after months in this cellar.
We're lucky to get anything at all. Must be very difficult for a mason.
Oh, I know that's it. But what wouldn't I give for a nice half pint of juicy Wilcox? And perhaps a plate of stewed eel. And then perhaps a nice steak and kidney pudding with plenty of kidneys and the gravy running all over the basin. Blimey.
How many can you take on the next trip, Madame Moulin?
As many as you like.
I just received word from the Princess de Croix that 7 more will be here on Friday.
And 11 must go tomorrow night.
I can take them.
These photographs must be soaked off and transferred to the German identification cards.
Can that be done by tomorrow night?
Yes?
Good. And you, Madame Rapper?
It's all arranged. Francois and I will guide them as far as the Church of St. Mary and Tombs and Street.
Then the other boys will take them on the trams to the terminus to you, Madame Moulin.
Take him to Brussels. We must hide it.
need cleaning up and stitching. Swabs and solution.
Edith, my dear, this must be the last. We must stop it.
How can we stop? While any of these men are needing our help, we must go on. One of them should be caught and shot. It would be our fault. Swabs.
But we searched the whole wood, Herr Captain, and can find no trace of him.
Lieutenant Schmidt, offer a reward, 500 francs, for any information leading to his arrest, dead or alive. Search every hospital and instruct all doctors and officers to report any unusual cases.
Jawohl, Herr Captain.
I'm leaning heavily on me. That's right. You're really not fit to move yet, but I must get you downstairs. If we meet anyone on the way, don't speak.
Lieutenant Schultz, your promotion is overdue.
Danke, Herr Captain.
Now, this map indicates a secret organization carrying on the traffic in escaped prisoners.
Jawohl, Herr Captain.
Now, I'm relying on you to uncover this entire organization, Captain Schultz.
I will earn my promotion, Herr Captain.
Madame la Comtesse, another one has arrived.
Where is he? In the stable?
No, Madame la Comtesse. This one came to the lodge. He's waiting outside in the hall.
Ask him in.
Madame la Comtesse, you have a reputation for being a good friend.
Well?
I've escaped from a German prison camp.
From what prison camp did you escape?
Weininger.
What nationality are you?
The French.
What do you expect me to do for you?
Help me to get out of Belgium and back into France. I'm anxious to fight again for my country.
Charlotte, take care of this poor man. See that he has food and drink. And lock the kitchen so that he won't be disturbed while he's there.
Oui, Madame la Comtesse.
Merci, Madame la Comtesse.
Just wait, please.
Brussels 9046. Is Brussels 9046? May I speak to the chief of police? Is it the Countess Merville? Would you send an escort to the Chateau Merville at once? I have a French refugee prisoner of war here. I'm keeping him locked in the kitchen until you arrive. Not at all. It's a very great pleasure. was being watched, my dear. I was followed here by the man talking to those workmen. And last night, a stool pigeon flew into my dovecot.
What did you do?
Singed his wings a bit and handed him over to the German authorities. I thought they'd understand the same language. He had the loveliest Franco-Prussian accent you've ever heard, my dear.
One.
What are you looking for, my friend? Say for an equestrian. Who sent you? Number 36.
Louise again. I have almost earned my promotion, Herr Kapitän, but I have not yet reached the heart of the organization.
How does the message reach us?
Through Dr. Günther. It was addressed to him to be delivered here.
Where is Gunther?
At 149 Rue de la Culture.
What do we see? That's the nursing home run by that...
The Englishwoman, Cavell.
Ah, so.
Dr. Gunther, this note. I found it on my desk.
It must have been put there by someone who knows the house. Have you seen anything suspicious here?
No, Herr Kapitän. I've carried out the instructions, but I've seen nothing.
What about the woman Cavell?
She's cooperative and a generous person.
Nevertheless, she's an Englishwoman, must be watched. Fräulein Cavell. Where does that lead to?
The boiler house.
I should like to see it.
Very well, I will take it on myself.
You can hear your sneeze no, man.
Well, I was now. I'm going past it.
Fräulein Cavell, a number of escaped prisoners are being making their way out of the country. It would be a very serious matter for those who engage in this traffic if they should be caught. Whether they were men or women, Fräulein Cavell, they would incur the severest penalties. It is our duty.
It is your duty.
Matron, are you all right?
So tired.
It's too much for you, Matron. Won't you please?
We're evidently suspect. These men are in great danger here. We must get them away at once. Except Wilson. He's not fit to be moved. Send word to the Countess, Madame Rapport, Madame Moulin for tonight. Yes, Matron. follow the routine. You follow the guides in appointed groups as far as Malines. There you will be handed over to the other guides. You have your identification cards? Yes. You know the password. Safe road and a quick journey. Now I see all is clear. Don't forget your promise, not to drink till you're safely across the frontier. Nor you, Pierre.
No, we won't forget, Miss Cavell. There's some other things that I won't forget neither. None of us. God bless you.
Au revoir, Pierre. Godspeed, Jacques.
Bungie.
Sardines. What's that for?
Your supper.
Oh, I thought perhaps you wanted me to get inside it. It's a good one.
Connie, I'll see you later.
Hey?
And maybe bring you some cognac.
Oh, that's different, isn't it? Here, what about Perry and the other bloke?
I'll give them just 5 more minutes, and then we're off.
That's right. I wonder what they got up to.
Fantastic! The whole of the German Secret Service, fooled by a few women.
Yes, and a nurse. And I can tell you more than that.
I'm sure you can. You're the clever one.
Yes.
And shall I tell you something?
Yes.
You know who I am?
No.
I'm Captain Wilhelm Schultz of the German Military Intelligence.
How many?
1.
Madame la Comtesse, you will accompany me to Captain Heinrich's office.
England. To play some cricket. See dear old Norwich again.
Norwich.
Yes, do you know it, matron?
It's my home. Give it my love.
I demand to know why I've been brought here.
You do not know?
I do not.
You are under arrest for assisting prisoners of war into the country.
Now, all you do is follow the guide, and you will soon be safe.
Yes, matron, I understand perfectly. Good. Don't you ever want to go back home? Out here among all these foreigners.
There's only one human race, my dear.
Yes, I suppose that's true. What would they do if they found out you'd got me here? I mean, oughtn't you to hand me over to them, now that I'm all right again?
I think I've nursed you back to life to hand you over to be shot. I'll see if everything's ready.
How dare you?
Comtesse de Maron. Herein! Do you know this man? Or this?
An informer. And a worm. I congratulate you on your friends, Herr Captain.
You'll have to go without your identification card.
Nothing's gone wrong, matron.
Oh, no. You'll have your emergency ration?
Yes, ma'am.
Your money?
Yes.
Come along, then. All clear. Goodbye, Richard.
Goodbye, matron. I shall never be able to thank you enough.
God bless you.
All I need is Cavell. I arrest you for harboring escaped prisoners of war. Out here.
Just seen the signal.
We're at the frontier. There's danger. You'll have to swim for it 100 yards upstream, and you'll be safe.
You're Madame Moulin?
I am.
You're under arrest. Up, straight.
Get your hands off me.
I don't like it, Gibson. I don't like it. I can get no information from the military authorities. I hear unofficially the trial is imminent.
If you could establish espionage, it would be simple.
Yeah, but we have no direct evidence. But there is an alternative. We could charge her under Section 58 of the Military Code, which makes furnishing the enemy with men an offense punishable by death.
Go yourself and see the lawyer representing Miss Cavell. Tell him to impress upon the court that she is a woman who has sacrificed her life in all this storm of hatred, trying to create a refuge of goodwill and forgiveness.
I will, sir. But you mustn't distress yourself. I will bring out all the points made by your minister in my speech for her defense. But your presence at the trial would cause a great prejudice. The German judges would feel that you were exercising a kind of supervision.
Oh, I wouldn't have that happen. But you will keep us well advised, won't you?
Of course.
I suppose at the worst it could only be a term of imprisonment.
At the worst.
Thank you.
Of course, you are the public prosecutor, and I have no wish to interfere with your conduct of the case.
Which we instruct me to press.
Certainly.
There may be a legal objection by the defense on the grounds that the military code applies only to Germans supplying the enemy with men.
A law which is good enough for Germans is good enough for these people.
Of course, we would have been to see you before, Mitchell, if I'd been able to get a permit.
Yes, I know.
It seems more like 7 years than 7 weeks since you left.
It's been a long time.
Everything has been progressing quite satisfactorily with the Holmes sister. Oh, yes, Mitchell. We've been carrying on as though you were with us.
That's right.
And you'll soon be back again. For the directors of the Institute have arranged for an advocate.
You're not permitted to discuss any matter in connection with the trial.
Surely I'm permitted to tell Miss Cavell what
You must discuss nothing with her in connection with her case. That is the condition of your permit under German military law.
That may be all right for Germans, but I'm an American, and I think it's...
I'm not interested what you think.
They can't stop me from telling you. An attorney has been engaged for your defense.
Mary, my dear, don't distress yourself. It can do no good.
It's all so unfair to those of us who know how much good you've done.
I know just how you feel.
Right, Victor.
The sister, please take her back. Let her rest a while.
Yes, we'll come and see you soon.
The situation calls for the severest penalties. Pitilessly inflicted. Leniency would only be mistaken for weakness.
The charge, then, is to be framed with a view to the death penalty.
I wish an example made.
This network of conspiracy, unraveled by the skill of our police, had for its purpose the furnishing of soldiers to the enemy. Directed in Brussels by this woman, Cavell, and her accomplices who are here on trial, there has been a steady traffic to prejudice Germany and benefit her enemies. Under this woman Cavell's direction, men of military age have succeeded in passing the frontier. It remains to be seen whether what has been charged against them constitutes their sole offense, or whether the true purpose of this organization was not that of espionage.
Espionage. Spying.
I wish to call the head of our counter-espionage, Captain Heinrich.
Captain Heinrich.
You know the accused, Miss Cavell? Yes. Do you produce a statement taken by yourself?
I do.
Is the statement taken correct in every detail?
It was taken with every precaution. There's no possibility of error.
Is it suggested that this organization existed not only for the purpose of providing the enemy with men, but also for espionage?
I have no proof of that, Herr Oberstleutnant.
The whole of your witnesses has been drawn from military intelligence service. Now, have you no independent or civilian witnesses?
Captain Heinrich?
Herr Oberstleutnant, I have one important witness whose evidence alone should be sufficient to convict all the prisoners. I call François Rappard.
François Rappard. François Rappard.
François! François!
François Rappard, you know the accused, Miss Cavell?
Yes.
Did you, at the request of the woman Cavell, conduct fugitive soldiers to the Dutch border?
Yes.
Did you hear them say that they were going back to join the army and fight against Germany? François Rappard, did you hear them say they were going back to join the army and fight against Germany?
I know, dear.
We are doing everything in our power.
Yes, we know, Mr. Gibson, and we're very grateful. But we can't understand why they wouldn't allow you to be present at the trial.
Her defending counsel said it would prejudice her if I did. But he assured me she would receive a perfectly fair trial, and that he would do his utmost to defend her to the best of his ability.
Let the court put itself in the position of this woman, dedicated as she had been throughout her life to the service of the helpless, and ask themselves what they would have done in the face of the irresistible impulse to assist those unhappy fugitives whom she had hidden in her house or given assistance from her purse. Her only motive in acting as she has done was to save men whom she thought to be in danger and help them escape from the country. She never for a moment had it in her mind to do an injury to Germany. The law of Miss Cavell is far above any military code, a law infinitely higher than war and the idea of patriotism. The life of that woman belongs to the sick and wounded. The lives that many German soldiers owe to her skill in the early days of the war cries out against the shedding of her blood by the German authorities. If what she has done is deserving of punishment, then detention for the duration of the war is the maximum penalty that should be inflicted.
Could it be doubted that this organization was a premeditated conspiracy to undermine the German authorities? Was it not plain from the facts that the enemy was benefited and Germany injured by their action? By their breach of law, these people put in danger their lives and probably caused the death of brave German soldiers in the front line. The head of this organization was undoubtedly the woman Cavell. It would be said that she was a nurse. A nurse has obligations beyond the military code. To make use of her calling as a cloak for recruiting soldiers to the enemy was a gross abuse of her noble profession. Herr Oberstleutnant.
Miss Cavell, please. Do you wish to say anything further to what has been said on your behalf?
I have nothing further to say.
You admit having assisted soldiers to cross the frontier?
I do.
How many of these men did you assist in leaving the country?
About 200.
Did you know the offense is punishable with death?
I did.
Against the woman Cavell, I demand the penalty of death.
The case against the woman Cavell is closed. Sentence will be discussed and put to the vote.
Do not be afraid. He demands the extreme penalty, but they would never carry it out.
Thank you. You are very kind.
I think we are all being sentimental because she's a woman.
Precisely. Is there any doubt in your mind this woman was the leading spirit?
None whatever.
Then there is no more to be said. I confirm the sentence. Okay? Have an order drawn up for my signature, directing it to be carried out as early as possible. Gentlemen, good day.
All right. Yes.
My dear Narcissus, your charming letter gave me great pleasure. And your lovely flowers have made my cell gay. The roses are still fresh, but the chrysanthemums did not like prison any more than I do. Hence, they did not live very long. If you were in my place, you would realize how precious liberty is. But I hope by the time this letter reaches you, you will have better news of me.
Fräulein Cavell, I have to read to you the sentence of the court. Judgment given this day by a military tribunal of the Courts of Justice, Brussels, against Edith Cavell, directress of the Berkendale Medical Institute, for treason committed in time of war. Sentence, death. To be carried out at dawn. Is there anything you wish?
I would like to see an English chaplain.
I'll do my best, Fräulein.
Langsam da. Stopp!
Baron von Weiss, Your Excellenz.
Gentlemen, what can I do for you?
Excellent. Will you inform us, Your Excellency, if the sentence in the Cavell affair has been promulgated?
Any information which you are entitled to will reach you at the proper time, Mr. Gibson.
I understand that. But will you tell me if the court has passed sentence on the prisoner?
The court has not yet published its findings.
Then I presume no sentence will be carried out until it has been made public.
The sentence will be carried out when the legal requirements of the Imperial Rescript have been fulfilled. Good day, Mr. Gibson. Good day, Baron.
Firing squad duty, 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. Good. Yeah. Power. Yeah. Rambler.
May I have leave of parade, Sergeant? I wish to report sick.
Yellow fever, Private Rambler?
I'm sick.
There's an ugly word for this complaint of yours.
I don't mind fighting, but this is murder.
You refuse to obey orders?
I do.
Private Rambler, you're under arrest for insubordination. Up you.
Would you please be seated? I'll call Mr. Gibson. This note has just come for you, sir. It is very urgent.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, Sister Watkins has just called to see you, Mr. Gibson. Thank you.
Better go and see her. She may have news.
Mr. Gibson, Miss Cavell has been sentenced to death.
What?
Yes, and it's tomorrow morning.
That can't be possible.
I assure you it is so. We were told by the Deputy Governor, Mr.
Excuse me, sir. Mr. Whitlock wishes to see you immediately.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Gibson, we're being fooled. Read that.
This confirms what Sister Watkins told me.
I want to write a note.
They're going to kill her, sister. I know it. They can't. They couldn't.
Only I went to this bed.
Couldn't have caught you the worst time, sir.
Get that von Bissing. See that he raises himself.
Very well, sir.
Forgive me, I'm a little dazed.
I'm distressed to meet you under these circumstances. If there is anything I can do to comfort you.
So much to do before my work was finished. A new institute, the nurses' rest home.
It is God's will.
God's will.
Sometimes so difficult to comprehend.
That is what my mother would say if she were here. Will you see that a message reaches her? Tell her that I'm quite happy. That I have no regret for what I have done.
Oh, Mr. Gibson, a late call.
Your Excellency, I have the honor to bring you a personal note. A record en grâce from my minister.
Nothing in this matter.
But surely, Your Excellency, you don't wish me to understand that you intend this sentence to be carried out?
I have no say in the matter, Mr. Gibson. The decision rests with the military governor, General von Heer.
But, Your Excellency...
The military governor of Brussels is the confirming authority, and no one can interfere.
I know, but couldn't...
I doubt if the Kaiser himself could do so.
You mean this woman is in the grip of your war machine?
I mean nothing, Mr. Gibson.
When is the sentence to be carried out?
I have not been informed.
They've treated you considerately whilst you've been here.
Oh, yes, they've all been very kind. I thank God for these few quiet weeks before the end. Life has always been hurried and full of difficulty. This time of rest has been a great mercy.
Herr Hauptmann, Mr. Gibson sieht es, Die Exzellenz.
He's out. His Excellenz is out, Herr Gibson.
I wish to see him.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
This is most urgent. I have a message for him from the American minister.
I'll see to get you first thing in the morning.
You know perfectly well, Captain Heinrich, that will be too late.
The governor's had a very trying day, Herr Gibson. I dare not take the responsibility of disturbing him.
Oh, don't worry about the responsibility. The American minister will take that.
Unfortunately, Herr Gibson, this is military headquarters, not the American embassy. I have my orders.
Why, this is...
Gibson. At the opera.
Thank you.
Please, I'll tell him at the end of this act.
But this is most urgent. I must see him immediately.
This is the General's own private box. You cannot go in.
I wish to see General von Erhardt.
He cannot be disturbed.
My name is Gibson. I'm from the American Embassy. Please tell him I'm here.
Mr. Gibson, this
Most
is...
irregular, I know. But my minister will take the responsibility.
What is your business?
General, there is a rumor, or I have been told, that Miss Cavell has been sentenced to death.
Well, sir?
Moreover, the sentence is to be carried out in the morning.
At dawn.
But don't you realize what it means if you execute this woman? Germany will be branded throughout the civilized world. Don't you realize what a terrible disservice you are doing your own fatherland?
To fail in my duty would be a far worse disservice. The maintenance of good order in Brussels requires these penalties be carried out.
The maintenance of order could never require the murder of a woman.
Your language is hardly diplomatic, Mr. Gibson. Moreover, it is most inexact. One doesn't apply the term murder to the execution of those who have been fairly convicted on their own admissions of capital offenses.
tried before a secret tribunal. Denied all communication with her legal advisors. That's your Excellency.
I have no wish to discuss the procedure of our German courts martial. If that is all you have to say, Mr. Gibson.
I have much to say. A sense of horror so strong, Your Excellency will make allowance. This affair, it all seems so simple and logical to you. We regard it as a horrible tragedy. A crime even against humanity.
You regard as a crime against humanity the punishment of people for military offenses in time of war?
Yes, but Your Excellency, a woman...
If women mix up in these affairs, Mr. Gibson...
Very well, then imprison her. Put her out of the way until the war's over.
No recommendation to mercy was made. The court has decided to punish her with death.
Hold out thy cross before my closing eyes. Shine through the gloom and point me to the skies. Heaven's morning breaks and earth's vain shadows flee. In life, in death, O Lord, abide with me. Amen.
It is no longer strange or fearful to me. before God and eternity, I realize patriotism is not enough. I must have no hatred nor bitterness towards anyone.